The sun dips below the horizon, staining the clouds with the hues of fading day. A lone figure stands silhouetted against the dying light, lost in contemplation. Behind her, the palace walls whisper tales of grandeur and intrigue, while within its hallowed halls, stories unfold that will forever change the course of empires. Who is this enigmatic woman, and what secrets lie hidden behind the palace walls? Tonight, we venture into the heart of an era when women navigated the perilous world of power, passion, and deceit, where every smile was a calculated move, and every glance could seal one's fate. Join us as we unveil the hidden narratives of the women of the Imperial Harem, where beauty was a weapon, loyalty was tested, and ambition knew no bounds. Welcome to our channel, where the echoes of history come to life. Tonight, we pull back the curtains on the fascinating yet little understood world of women in the imperial harems of ancient China. Our journey takes us through millennia, revealing the multifaceted lives of these women who were more than just faces in the crowd. They were daughters, wives, mothers, concubines, rivals, and sometimes even rulers. While the male emperors grabbed the spotlight in history books, the women behind the golden doors also played pivotal roles in shaping empires and influencing the course of dynasties. As we step into the shadowy corners of the Forbidden City, we'll uncover the intricate hierarchy of the harem, where power dynamics shifted with the emperor's favor. From the esteemed empress to the lowly palace maids, each woman had her place in this complex social structure. We'll explore the lavish lifestyles, the suffocating restrictions, and the intricate games of seduction and manipulation that defined their existence. Uncover the truth about the infamous 3,000-strong harem of the decadent Tang dynasty. Were they merely pleasure seekers or cunning strategists? And what role did beauty play in this lethal game of courtly intrigue? Prepare to meet the formidable Empress Lu Ji of the Han dynasty, whose quiet strength and sharp intellect allowed her to rule the empire from behind the scenes. Witness the meteoric rise of Wu Zetian, who clawed her way to the throne from humble beginnings as a lowly concubine to becoming the only female emperor in Chinese history. And who could forget Yang Guifei, the legendary beauty whose mesmerizing allure both captivated the hearts of poets and sealed the fate of an empire. We'll delve into their lives, ambitions, and the controversies that swirled around them, separating fact from fiction. Join us as we navigate the labyrinthine corridors of the past, where whispers of romance, rivalry, and betrayal linger in the shadows. Prepare to be captivated by the stories of courage, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of power that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the women of the imperial harem. History remembers emperors, but behind the golden doors of 1,000 palaces, others ruled too. Dusk settles over the imperial city, draping the ornate buildings in shades of purple and gold. The air is heavy with the scent of incense as the setting sun paints the sky in hues of crimson and amber. Within the hallowed halls of the emperor's palace, a world of silk and secrets unfolds. This is the realm of the harem, a place where beauty meets power, where desire knows no bounds, and where the whispers of silk can betray the most intimate secrets. Here, the women are not merely ornaments in the grand design, but players in a high-stakes game of love, loyalty, and ambition. For here, behind the veil of luxury, there exists a rigid hierarchy, a silent battleground where the stakes are high and the rules are merciless. At the pinnacle of this world stands the Empress, the emperor's chief consort and the mother of his heir. Her status is solidified through a lavish ceremony, a ritual that binds her to the emperor and legitimizes her claim to power. Her influence extends beyond the confines of the harem, seeping into the corridors of the court where she acts as an advisor, shaping decisions that affect the very future of the empire. Below her in the hierarchy are the noble consorts, each vying for the emperor's attention and favor. Their ranks are filled with women from influential families, their presence in the harem a testament to their father's power and prestige. Yet their position is precarious, for the slightest misstep could see them fall out of favor, banished from the imperial embrace, and stripped of their noble status. But the hierarchy does not end there. Beneath the noble consorts are the concubines, women of varying backgrounds, some as young as 14, their destinies intertwined with the whims of the emperor. Here, the competition is fierce, For the emperor's favor is a currency that can elevate one to unimaginable heights or crush another into obscurity. And at the bottom of this intricate pyramid are the palace maids, the unseen hands that keep the harem running. Their days are filled with menial tasks, their nights with hushed whispers and secret dreams. Though unseen and unheard, their lives are deeply intertwined with the other women of the harem, their fates hanging in the balance as the tides of power shift. This is the world of the Imperial Harem, where beauty is both a blessing and a curse, where favor is fleeting, and where every woman, from the lowly maid to the esteemed empress, must navigate a treacherous landscape of love, deceit, and ambition. It is a world where the whispers of silk hold more power than any spoken word, where the flicker of a candle flame reveals more secrets than any painting, and where the shadows cast by the moon on the palace walls tell tales that would shake the foundations of an empire. Now, let's take a closer look at the life of a woman in the Imperial Harem. Imagine being a woman in the Imperial Harem, living a life of luxury yet suffocating under the weight of tradition. Your days are filled with ornate rituals, your nights with whispered conversations. You are surrounded by the finest silks, the rarest jewels, and the most exquisite food. Your every whim is catered to, yet you yearn for something more. You find solace in the company of other women, sharing stories and dreams under the pale moonlight. In this world of gilded cages, you find friendship and betrayal, love and loss, all under the watchful gaze of the dragon throne. The walls of your chambers may be adorned with beautiful paintings and poetry, but they also conceal a deeper truth. For you are forbidden from seeing the outside world, from feeling the wind on your face or the sun on your skin. Some women spend their entire lives within the palace walls, never to return to the world from which they came. Amidst this sea of silk and secrets, you navigate a minefield of etiquette and tradition. Every move you make, every word you utter is scrutinized. A single misstep could cost you your status, your freedom, or even your life. Yet despite the stifling restrictions, life in the harem is not without its intrigues. There are conspiracies, rivalries, and power struggles, all played out on the grand chessboard of the imperial court. Your own story becomes intertwined with that of the emperor, your decisions affecting not just your own destiny, but that of the entire empire. Sometimes a woman's fate changes dramatically when she gives birth to the emperor's son. Suddenly her status is elevated, her voice amplified. She moves up the ranks, her son's future now intertwined with that of the empire itself. In some cases, these women become powerful mothers, their influence extending far beyond the confines of the harem. In rare instances, a woman's ambition knows no bounds. She rises above her station, defying the odds and challenging the very foundations of the patriarchal society. Her story becomes a beacon of hope, a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides in every woman. In the twilight years of a dynasty, the traditional system of harems began to fade. During the late Qing dynasty, the practice of sending daughters into the imperial palace as a form of securing influence or marriage alliance gradually diminished. Instead, during the Qing dynasty, marriages between the royal family and prominent noble families were more common, allowing for political alliances without the need for women to reside in the imperial harem. However, the Qing dynasty's last empress, Dowager Cixi, kept many concubines, and even after the abdication of the last emperor, she still lived in the Forbidden City. As the centuries rolled on, the Imperial Harem, once a vibrant microcosm of power, beauty, and intrigue, eventually fell into disuse, its echoes fading into the annals of history. The women who once graced its halls became mere footnotes in the grand narrative of empires past, their stories lost to the sands of time. And as we bring our journey to a close, let us reflect on the profound impact these women had on the course of history. Despite the constraints of their gilded cages, they navigated the treacherous waters of palace politics with grace and cunning. They endured the loneliness of their luxurious confinement, finding solace in the bonds of sisterhood and friendship they forged within the harem walls. These women were mothers, lovers, rulers, and prisoners. In the empire's grand story, their footsteps still echo behind the silk curtain. Thank you for joining us tonight as we uncovered the hidden stories of the women of the Imperial Harem. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more captivating historical tales. And if you have any thoughts, questions, or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating world of our past.